I was so scared because I was on the other side of the stage that I was going to come out and you were going to prank me and stay on your side of the stage.
We really should have done that.
Should have.
I was so scared. That's why I don't know. Like I crept my head around, just checking if the other boys were there. Thank God.
You even like when I was on stage, you looked at me like you're like, am I making a mistake?
Yeah, doing this. That's my constant normal background thought. Am I fucking this up?
Well, that's fair enough because most of the time the answer is yes.
Exactly. It comes from experience.
Hey, welcome to a live edition of Plumbing the Death Star. You should hopefully know this if you're here, but Plumbing the Death Star is a comedy pop culture podcast. I'm Joel.
I'm Jackson.
I'm also Joel.
And in this podcast, we ask the important questions. And today we are asking, which would be the worst fictional character, not universe, which would be the worst fictional character to sit next to on an international flight?
So you can imagine, for those in the know, me and Duscher just came back from touring the UK with James, Mr. Sunday Movies. So we've experienced it.
Yeah.
We've been on it's about a 24-hour flight to the UK and about 18 hours back.
Yeah.
And it's awful.
Yeah.
And we're still jet lagged.
We need to kind of, like, what kind of flight? Because I reckon, like, if you go and say Perth to London, like one leg, you're not laying over anywhere. It's Perth to London,
Yuck.
which is like what, 16 hours straight?
So no stopover?
No stopover.
But
It was here to Perth. Perth was the stopover.
This is maybe a little crass to say in a podcast, but put me on that flight and I want that flight to go down. Like, gets about 11 hours in and I'm like, get me in the cockpit.
Well, you start thinking that when you're 11 because you're like, something's going to happen.
What's this door for? Why is it locked?
I don't know if you guys have flown to the other side of the world before. It's really bad and no one should do it.
Yeah, you sort of slowly start to go insane. Like from the moment you take off, takeoff's a bit fun.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, I can watch a movie. And then you watch another movie. Oh, I can watch another movie.
Yeah.
And you're like, what if I killed myself?
Yeah. And maybe everyone else.
What if I took this whole plane down? You're just sitting there stewing, watching as the little plane goes across the map. What if I went insane today?
I could be there. I could make it spin.
Exactly.
And I guess for just the reason why we're so inspired, I'm still so jet lagged. I haven't slept for more than 3 hours a night since I got back last weekend.
Hey, when did you get up to this morning?
3:30.
When did you go to sleep?
Just after midnight.
Okay. That's good.
That's been normal for me for a week. And let me tell you, does not feel good.
Yeah.
I am so tired that I'm actually like a bad vibe to be around. I seem normal, but
The energy wafting off you.
Yeah.
Awful.
That's why I've pulled away from Jackson slightly. I'm gonna fuck Zammit's day up and leave my good friend Jackson.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
But Jackson and I flew to the UK. We were next to each other the whole time, so that's a bit fun. And it's exciting because you're going somewhere.
Yeah.
On the way back, we did the long flight, the short flight first.
Yeah.
Which is bad because you get off an 8-hour flight and then you're like, sweet, still have another 13 hours to go and I'm at a different airport now.
Yeah.
This is awesome. And then when we boarded the 13-hour flight, our seats had been split up.
Yeah.
So Jackson was sitting in between two...
Separated?
Yeah.
Naughty kids in class?
Yeah.
Not by the... Well...
No, not these two. No.
Yeah,
You go over there.
Yeah.
So we were sitting diagonal... Like, I was diagonally behind Jackson.
Yeah.
Which made the flight worse, because then you just got strangers. I was sitting next to a couple that... Look, were they stoked I was there? No. Was I doing anything to deserve their ire? Also no.
I made a friend. I actually had a great time. The lady next to me, we became like buddies. When I was asleep, she would nudge me when breakfast came. And when she was asleep, I would nudge her. And we never wanted breakfast.
Yeah.
But I would wake up and she'd be like, breakfast. And I'd be like, oh, I'm good. And then when she woke, I was like, breakfast. And she's like, oh, I'm good. And we gave each other a knowing look like, we're breakfast buddies.
Yeah.
This could blossom into something if we, stoke these fires.
But it didn't. And
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, that's funny because on the previous flight when I was window seat, you were middle seat, and then there was a poor woman sitting next to us. You had to keep waking her up to go to the bath.
Yeah, she hated me, dude. But I had to piss.
Yeah.
But I remember, like, was it coming back from the UK once? You were by yourself.
Yeah.
And, like, you ended up becoming, like, a pseudo babysitter to
Yeah.
a child.
Well, so I was sitting next to this lady, and she was extremely frazzled, and she was just like having a terrible time. And she lay down with her baby and went immediately to sleep, but the baby didn't. And then the baby just like handed me its toy, and I was like, I guess. And I took it off the baby, and the baby just fell asleep. And then for 2 hours, I was just sitting there with a stuffed tiger, being like, what do I do? You can't give it back.
Oh.
And then when the lady woke up, she looked over at me, and she must have been like, did he steal that from my baby?
Just, like, stealing a stuffed tiger from a baby.
Didn't the baby also sort of
It
fall?
kicked the shit out of me the whole flight. Because it was like this.
stolen tiger.
It was just going kick, 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 kick. And I was just sitting there. I'm holding your tiger, dude. Leave me alone.
But wasn't that also? I don't know if it was the woman, the mother fell asleep on you, or if the baby was leaning on you. But I remember your headphones also died, but
Yes.
you couldn't stand up.
Well, because she was in the R seat and I was in the middle, and I was halfway through watching Lord of the Rings,
Yeah.
Fellowship of the Ring, the extended edition.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's like 4 hours each, so that'll
Yeah.
last me the whole flight. But then my headphones died, and I was like, I got nothing else, so I had to watch it with subtitles.
Yeah.
Well, a baby kicked me, and I held a tiger in one hand. Pretty sure it was
Peter Jackson in Denver.
exactly.
Small screen.
Yeah.
Baby kicking you.
So so we're saying 16-hour flight from Perth.
Yep.
Okay, that's long.
And yes, your headphones are like dead.
We've got dead headphones.
Dead headphones. Your phone or whatever is just like also out of battery.
Yeah.
Is it maybe
You're raw
it's,
dogging?
is it, it's like that time where we toured and I dropped my phone and it went behind the thing.
Yeah.
And I
Drop
kept
your phone,
searching for it. And
it's gone. You're like, damn, you checked like in-flight entertainment with the screen that's cracked.
Oh,
Like,
no.
can I get another one? They're like, no. And you're like, okay.
Okay.
So
All
you're
right, so
raw dogging
the
this.
worst possible flight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, this is important. What's the seating arrangement?
I
What's the worst place to have somebody bad to be on a plane with?
I honestly think window seat with two strangers next to you, and the person we're talking about is in the middle seat.
Yeah.
Okay, they're in the middle seat? Okay.
Yeah.
And the person on the aisle is asleep.
Just to add insult to injury.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was going to say, and maybe this is an obvious pick, but Bruce Banner. And I know he's the Hulk. So I'm leaning against the window and he like gets his meal and I look over and I'm like, does he like it?
What do you think's gonna happen? He's gonna take a bite and be like, "This chicken and rice
yeah.
is bad, so I'm becoming the Hulk."
Yeah.
Like, do you want chicken and beef? And then this one goes like, I'll have the beef. And then Bruce is like, I'll also have the beef. Like, sorry.
He had the last
that was
one.
the last one.
Don't pop my head off, man. You can have my beef.
In line.
And I just think because if a guy goes from guy to Hulk in a plane seat,
Yeah, that's
the plane is going down.
Yeah.
And then I might have to survive on like a desert island with the Hulk. And that's scary too. Because I think the thing about me is that I'll get on your nerves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's
Like it's not so much what the Hulk's gonna do to me. It's that I think I'll be annoying enough to Bruce Banner that he'll become the Hulk.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
you're the Hulk's inciting incident.
yeah, exactly.
It's meeting you.
I'm kicking him.
hold my tiger.
Yeah. 'Cause I don't know what. Thor just cradling you.
Yeah.
Baby tiger,
Okay,
like-
awesome scenario. I've become a baby because of a wizard's kiss.
I just imagine you as you are now.
Okay, Thor is just carrying me around. I got a strange and awesome relationship with Thor where I am a baby to him. And he's allowed to take me on a flight for free if I am a baby. Perhaps I am jet lagged also.
It's crazy because
What is jet lag, guys?
It's awesome.
you were talking such a big game before when I was falling asleep at dinner.
Yeah, I was like, I'm fixed. And just then I proposed,
Yes, you proposed.
Thor can take me on a plane for free if I am a baby. Not even if I'm a baby, if Thor thinks I'm a baby. Sir, that's an adult man. Has he got a seat? Oh no, I think he's a baby. Oh, right this way. Oh, please.
Son of a...
That's a powerful riff to be making 10 minutes in.
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yes.
Let's ignore the Thor situation for a bit for the sake of this podcast.
Yeah.
So Hulk's next to you. You think that's bad? I mean, the plane's going down. That is, I would say, a critical failure of sitting next to someone.
Yes.
If they result in the plane crashing, that is bad.
Well, do you think if Bruce Banner became the Hulk in his seat, is that crashing the plane?
Yeah.
Does Hulk know he's on a plane?
Yeah.
What?
What?
Okay, let's say the
I
answer.
think I got this.
Uh-huh.
So, like, if you're Bruce Banner, with the potential of always being a Hulk in the back of your brain.
Yes.
And you're there, and Bruce is watching the world out of Bruce's eyes. You think, like, the Hulk is, like, one step behind?
Yeah, kind of. Like, he goes, "Whoa," and then he's got to be like, oh, I'm on a plane.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't know what Bruce knows.
Otherwise, like, every time he turns into Hulk, it's the first, he's like a little bit of shock.
Yeah, like, he's got to be like, okay, let me assess what's going on. And maybe that's why he goes crazy.
Maybe. It's like that instant where it's just like, you first wake up.
Yeah.
The Hulk, he's getting shot at by a tank. He's like,
Imagine waking up and you're getting shot at by a tank.
Never good.
Yeah, so...
I just want to check though. What would that change? Like the Hulk's like, I'm on a plane, so I'm not.
Well, no, because if the Hulk already knows that they're on a plane, when they become the Hulk,
oh, they're going to be respectful.
well, because
a little bit more.
Hulk, make my waist small so I fit.
Oh, Hulk, apologize. When he wakes up the sleeping guy. Hulk must rampage. Move for Hulk. Excuse Hulk. Then he's just running up and down the aisle.
He'll tire himself out.
I think the Hulk, as strong as he is, couldn't get past the big thing with like the drinks and the food.
Trolley?
Because it's like you can't walk around that. He just and then he's gonna kind of go up to this height like this, and the trolley goes past.
Like just walks through there like,
excuse Hulk. In this situation,
okay, I have a theory. Do you reckon the trolley's that wide and that tough solely so that the aisle seat's not the ideal seat on a plane? Because without the trolley, aisle seat, easy win. Add the trolley into the situation.
Because the aisle seat, you're always getting like, oh, excuse me, I need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. And when I was in the aisle, because I was in the aisle seat on the way up, and I was sleeping like this, right?
Did you get hit in the head with the trolley?
Every time. Everyone was walking past it, and I would be like asleep, and then I get donked in the head.
No, we're doing it on purpose. I was sitting next to you.
Wake up! Donk him.
Hit him.
Hit him in the head. So do you think a guy becoming a Hulk, or Bruce Banner becoming a Hulk, is that going to wreck the plane?
No, because I think your body is in between the Hulk and the wall of the plane.
I'm getting squished.
So, like, I don't think that's going to, like, impact that.
No.
And depends how, like...
Is he strong enough to, like, knock me out onto the wing?
Well, if he's doing that, the plane's going down.
Yeah, that's true. I'm getting sucked into the engine or whatever.
Yeah.
That is how I'll go. It'll be like, the scene
I
in
thought you get got by a bus, but no, I think you're right.
It'll be like the scene in Indiana Jones, but I'm not in a fight. I'm just standing there and I'm just...
Do you think that if someone has the perfect death, the funeral's less sad?
Yeah.
It's just like, that made sense. We're not mourning today.
I think so. I hope that's what my eulogy is. I'm not mourning today.
No.
Friends, family. Good, right?
Yeah. Checks out.
Common sense happens.
Sometimes miracles do happen.
It would be a miracle. Yeah. I just think it would be bad. I think he'd destroy the seats. He'd go crazy.
Yeah.
And I think there's just like a really high chance. Like,
I had to sleep through that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm tired. I'm cranky too.
It's not really on you making him mad. I just think the flight in general would just kind of get on his nerves a bit.
Yeah.
If you know he's going to be the Hulk, it's kind of your responsibility to calm him down.
So I'm going to be like, you cool? You chill? Can I get you anything?
Sun's getting real low, big fella, or whatever.
You want a Valium moose?
Hey, do you want my moose? I won't eat it. You can have it.
Yeah,
2 mooses? Is that going to stop you being the Hulk? And then he's like, don't reveal that, dude.
Is Bruce Banner trying to keep it a secret he's the Hulk? I guess if he's on a plane.
Yeah,
dude. What are they going to do, though?
Would you board a plane knowing?
Yeah, that's a fair call.
Do you think if they found out he was the Hulk in the plane, they'd upgrade him to first class?
Yes.
I reckon they'd put him in the dog bit.
What, Bruce Banner the man? If they do that, I'm scared.
Dog bit?
I'm sitting there thinking, he's below me right now, and he cannot be happy.
Yeah, but...
A jump.
Yeah. Are you imagining they put him in a cage or loose?
Well, I don't know. To be
I
honest,
think you can put Bruce in a cage. Well, Hulk.
You can put Bruce Banner in a cage.
he'll just turn into the Hulk and get out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think that's safer for him down there.
I think if he turned into the Hulk, if you put Bruce Banner in a cage, then he became the Hulk, he'd be like the Hulk with a cage on his head.
Good mental image.
Yeah, it's great.
Just outdoing like the little. Just
This what happened when you put Hulk in cage.
So,
one put Hulk in cage.
Yeah.
just to get through the Hulk stuff.
Okay, please.
So the reason he's bad is because he gets big.
And angry. But the reason I don't think Hulk would be good on a plane is because I know I'm going to piss him off.
Yeah.
And Hulk on a plane is bad in general. And he might pick me up and pop my head off or whatever.
Yeah, okay, so
He might eat me like a lollipop, suck my head so much that my face goes, you know?
fear
Suck my features off.
yeah.
Yeah, dude.
So we're just sticking with
Yeah.
awesome. So we're just sticking with, well, not sticking with, but the reason fear of death basically.
Yeah, I think so. And I think I would just make my flight worse because I'd be like more conscious of what I was doing. You know what I mean? Like when you're on a plane, like, okay, so say on the flight together, the way up.
Yeah.
There was a point where I was so tired, I was sleeping on you.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't like snuggling up, but I was like lying against you a little bit.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want to do that to Bruce Banner.
Yeah, but you'll do it to your good friend me who...
Well, you're not going to become the Hulk and suck my features off.
No.
I know that's not a risk.
I get it. Like when you board a plane, like it's not gonna happen, but there's always a little chance it could go down.
Yeah.
Whereas if you have with the Hulk there, it's like
Bigger
you
chance.
might not go Hulk mode, but there's a bigger chance.
Just being on a plane is frustrating. And then, like I said, if we go down and we both survive, now I'm in a survival situation with Bruce Banner. And that's also frustrating.
Isn't that good? Because Hulk will survive.
Well, Hulk will survive.
Yeah,
like,
is that good for him?
well, no. It's in like a
Hulk
situation...
needs to eat.
Yeah.
Two regular guys end up on a desert island. That's worse for you than you and the Hulk, I reckon.
Why?
The Hulk can't really...
Here's what happens if it's me and the Hulk on a desert island, okay?
Oh.
He gets frustrated, swims away. And as I watch his green form disappear under the horizon, I say, send help. Come back for me. Yeah, I hope so.
Well, yeah, isn't that...
That's actually bad for Bruce Banner because if he'll get far enough away, he won't be frustrated anymore. Then he's just a guy in the middle of the ocean.
I think that he will probably stay Hulk in that situation.
Fair enough.
Yes. Well, yeah. So, look, being killed by the Hulk on a plane is pretty bad. A bad guy to
not
sit
ideal.
next to. But I think you've really underestimated how bad vibes can just be on a plane.
Okay.
It can really fuck with your flight just sitting next to a guy who sucks.
Yeah, fair.
So I was thinking, I was like, all right, so yeah, you could go for a big guy. Mm-hmm. That's annoying. Like, I've sat between two comically massive people on a flight before.
Yeah.
Felt like I was in a sitcom. It was like getting on a plane and seeing two like quite large people and then your seat in the middle. You're like, is this a joke? It felt like a joke.
Yeah.
It wasn't a joke. I had to sit there.
Yeah.
Like this.
How long was the flight?
I think it was Melbourne to Sydney. So,
That's not too bad. That's
yeah,
fine.
basically,
Stop complaining.
Melbourne. Yeah, I will. But yeah, but like you can make do with that.
Yeah.
I don't think the Hulk's turned into the Hulk on a plane because he doesn't want to kill a lot of innocent people.
Oh, that's fair.
So the person I think it would be terrible to sit next to is because they're unpleasant,
Sure.
working through some stuff, have the capability to do things that will just like wreck your whole flight and maybe kill you. And that is a guy from my favorite series of all time.
Okay.
I've made it very known. I love this franchise. But Frodo with the ring from Lord of the Rings.
But he's
Okay.
so little.
He's small, so you're like, oh yeah, sweet.
Tripping hazard, yeah. No.
Yeah.
Hobbits look like they fucking stink.
Yeah, but they don't look like this. What do you think a hobbit smells like?
Moss.
Yeah, like earth. That's fine. If you were on a flight and next to you was a
no,
pile of dirt, you wouldn't complain.
I think
What are you saying? I'll be the flight attendant.
Okay.
Hi. What's the problem?
I seem to be sat next to a pile of dirt.
Yes. Somebody bought a ticket for it, sir.
Yeah. It's getting in my seat.
Well, let me just sweep it back. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, that's not going to cut it when there's turbulence. Can I?
I'll strap it down. I'll come and strap down the
I
dirt.
don't think you can. Can we vacuum it up? I don't know.
No, the dirt needs to arrive in the UK. Yeah, I'm
If you
sorry.
vacuum it up, it'll be in the bag of the vacuum.
Explicitly, I'm not allowed to vacuum the dirt, sir. I'm sorry.
Can you give me like a shovel? And
I think you're going to get rid of the dirt.
contain it.
It's my job to protect the dirt, sir.
I'll contain it in a bag.
Sorry, sir. Has there been a problem here?
This person, yes, thank you so much for coming.
I'm the pilot.
You need to, what are you doing?
What are you doing? I sense an opportunity. No.
Sir, you're going to need to calm down and treat all passengers with respect.
Yeah, but
including
this
that
is
pile
a
of
pile
dirt.
of dirt.
That pile of dirt paid for a ticket, sir.
Ow.
With money.
Mysterious benefactor.
Okay, yeah, but it's now, as you can see, every time we move, it's just going everywhere. Like, it's no longer
Because
a
no one's
pile
flying
of
this
dirt.
plane anymore.
Yeah, dude, you should get back up there,
I
dude.
might.
It's funny to imagine you running to the pilot's seat, taking it over, and the pilot just sitting in your seat.
Let's see.
Well, okay. Okay, then.
But yeah, so Bobo looks like he's Bobo.
Little Bobo.
Chimpanzee?
Yeah.
Okay. That would be bad, dude. Chimp on a flight? Scary.
Yeah, man. You don't want that.
Getting on a plane and seeing a chimpanzee just
Loose.
no, just like strapped in, like just sitting like a regular guy. That's so scary.
Is it scarier if he's got clothes on or if he's just like basic chimp naked?
I
Let
honestly
me think.
Yeah, let me imagine sitting. I think clothes, I'm like, this might be like a
Yeah, clothes, I'm not as worried.
constant checks in situation.
Fine with clothes. I
Yeah.
think the worst is like a regular chimp buckled in.
He's scared.
He's not trying to get out. He's just very
What?
still.
It's okay, so that's.
yeah, like a chimpanzee just strapped in, but the chimpanzee looks like it's meant to be there.
Yeah, like a chimp is waiting for the plane to take off. I'm worried. I'm scared. Maybe I think I'm a chimp. And it's the world of chimps.
I think.
around.
Is it scary if he's like tapping the in-flight entertainment? What's the scariest movies? You watch him swipe through with his big chimp finger.
I don't know, the apes.
The Burton one.
Yeah.
I think if he's watching Planet of the Apes, I'm like, somehow this plane is going to go somewhere, and I'm going to get out of the plane.
This plane's about to go to the planet of the apes.
I would try and befriend the apes. So
Yeah. Because
in case.
he's planning something.
Clothes is also bad. I look, this might be a crazy claim. If
Yeah.
I see a chimpanzee or orangutan,
Yeah.
pretty much any ape, sitting on a plane, but with a look on their face like they're meant to be there and they're
Yeah.
buckled in, clothes, no clothes, same vibe.
Really?
Yeah.
So if he's in a little suit, it's not better or worse?
No.
I think if he's in a little suit, it's better.
yeah,
Because I'm like, he's not going to go crazy. He's got business he needs to do.
he's got a meeting to attend. Or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Being headhunted or whatever.
Yeah, he's going to pay for the in-flight internet so he can do a Zoom call. I'm not concerned.
If I saw a chimp, okay, obviously there has been about 35 things that have surprised me in this situation I'm about to paint before I get to this 36th.
Yeah, okay.
If I see a chimpanzee open a laptop, join a Zoom call, I'm like staring at the screen. Who's gonna join?
It's so funny if it's all chimps.
Or like, I'm also like,
I was thinking like just chatting to like a chimp and they're in like a lovely, almost like a house. Kind of like pearl and everything and like lipstick on.
I'm just imagining a bunch of other...
Chatting to his family.
Calling home. I'm imagining a bunch of other business chimps. And he's just got a headset on and he's like... And I look at the other chimps and I'm like, they're not even fucking talking about anything. What are they doing in there?
why do you spend money on this call?
What are they planning? What are they organizing?
Starts doing that nod they do.
Okay, then I'm scared again. He's getting too excited on the fly.
They figured something out. They've come to some kind of conclusion and I'm scared. Okay, Frodo with the ring.
yeah.
Yeah, Frodo with the ring, worst vibe imaginable,
Yeah.
sucks the joy out of people. So you're already feeling terrible, and you sit next to this guy who smells like shit and dirt.
Yeah.
You're like when you first see him, you're like, sweet, like he's,
A little guy, he's not going to take up too much room. You
Yeah.
can spread out or whatever.
but he's gonna be like, he'll get like real sweaty. He gets real sweaty when he's holding the ring. Sweaty and scared.
Well,
and then he's going to just be gone for a bit, and you're going to be like, where'd he go?
Do you imagine he's using the ring?
Yeah, he loves to use the ring. He holds the ring for long enough, and he's like, better put it on.
He should have put it in his freaking... He should have checked it.
luggage.
He should have checked it.
Gandalf would have hated that.
Well, Gandalf's not on the flight, or is he?
I'm like looking around. Big staff.
Big pointy hat. Take your hat off.
Why?
You're on a flight. Don't wear a hat.
Who cares? Leave him alone.
Obscuring my vision of what? The rest of the plane?
I don't know.
Wear his hat.
It feels heavy. It feels hot.
Yeah, but
I don't like it.
That's his problem.
And he should take off his robe, too.
Yeah, but once again, that's their problem, not mine.
Yeah, I don't know. It annoys me.
Yeah, I think what would bother me is if Gandalf was there but not sitting next to Frodo. But like, is all the fellowship here? Why are they sitting together? Cheaped out on picking a seat?
Where are they going, dude? Yeah. Are they flying to Mount Doom?
Is that where I'm going?
Getting off big volcano. I got on the wrong flight. Okay.
Fuck.
The Fellowship plus Joel Thuja.
He meant
Okay, I guess we're destroying the ring?
They could give it to you. I mean, like the walk up Mount Doom, you could probably do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but isn't the whole thing with the fact that it's given to a hobbit so that the eye can't see him because he's small?
No.
Hobbit?
A wonderful, like, interpretation.
Isn't it something like that hobbits are
It
like...
said hobbits are the furthest away from God.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. It's like elves are like too divine, so the ring fucks them up.
yeah.
Hobbits they're down here.
Yeah, they're good people.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing to do with it.
They're like ants.
Yeah.
But I'm in the middle. I'm not going to claim I'm elvish, but
Yeah.
like, so they give me the ring. Sauron's like, there it is.
Oh, you just instantly get corrupted. They give you the ring and you just Gollum mode, crawl away.
Most humans end up doing that, basically.
Yeah. You're gonna go. Yeah, they can't give you the ring, dude.
Yeah.
That's bad if he on the flight. Frodo's like, can you hold that? I'm going to the toilet. Can I have it back? No.
What back?
My precious.
It's mine now, I think.
Fish need fish. Start eating fish like Gollum too.
Frodo's like, I don't think that was the ring.
Where did you get the fish from?
Brought him from home. I think this guy was already going to eat fish on the plane.
Looking for any excuse I could.
Munching on its hands.
But yeah, like you just can't trust Frodo with the ring, and like I said, like being around someone that is having the amount of bad vibes that Frodo is having, like you're not gonna be able to get comfortable. You'll be watching the movie, but out of the corner of your eye, you'll just feel bad things.
You might.
Yeah, it's not just like him having the bad vibes. He's like sucking off your good vibes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Going nowhere.
Yeah, I mean the amount of good vibes I have on a flight is already
It's dwindling.
Yeah.
And also, like, you try to go to sleep, you're seeing, like, Sauron's eye, like, out the corner of your eye. You gotta open your eye. Okay, try to get back to sleep.
Yeah, like you wake up from a nap, Frodo's not there, some motherfucker with this like giant like black robe there.
Who is this?
I don't know, man. Go away.
Yeah, go back to your seat. One of the flight
Snap of the
attendants.
seatbelt
Yeah. Sir, return to your seat. Please.
We're experiencing mild turbulence. The rates are awesome.
Watching a ring race up and down the plane is that would be sick.
Let's
Who in the Fellowship gets first class? Anybody going in first class?
Aragorn, he's the king.
Nah, but he's the king of the people.
Yeah.
He's in like kind of
Boromir maybe. would do
Boromir,
it.
yeah.
Or what's that?
Pippin.
Pippin's going first.
Well, they stole their way into.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Harry and Pippin are with the dogs.
Who's that king in one of the Lord of the Rings and he eats tomatoes all disgustingly and it represents the bloodshed of men? I can imagine him doing that in first class.
What?
Oh, yeah.
No, well, one of the hobbits sings him a song.
Anyone know?
Yeah. Huh?
Denethor.
Denethor, dude.
Denethor.
Oh.
Like Carl or Keith Urban's dad.
Yeah. Denethor's in first class, guaranteed.
I don't think he's in the Fellowship though.
No, but he's coming.
Oh, okay.
Wormtongue next to him.
Yeah. Wormtongue comes up from, economy to whisper stuff in his ear. I think that'd be my job in a medieval situation.
Whispering.
Yeah, whispering to kings. Hey, you're doing a great job.
What if we starved them a little?
Yeah. Evil Wormtongue's funny, but it's also funny to be completely neutral Wormtongue. Hey, don't change a thing. Yeah, you're nailing it.
I just turned into the king in this. Yeah. Feels right. I also think you'd be terrible at it though, because you wouldn't whisper, and then someone would, what?
Hey, kill this guy, dude.
You notice these guys that doing a bit of this?
Too much yapping, dude. Execute them all.
Guillotine the people.
And them and their family and their dog. I don't know.
Say burn down the village.
Just straight away shot with an arrow.
Yeah, it's bad that I hadn't even won the king's confidence before. Trying to worm tongue him. Oh well.
Yeah. Like I said, Frodo.
Yeah.
He'd just make the flight so unpleasant. Yeah. Like I'm trying to watch Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
On the
classic plane movie. Yeah.
And then
Darren's bad vibes.
Plus,
Yeah.
they'd be just pissing off everyone as well. You come, it's breakfast, fantastic. Oh, yeah, I'll have the eggs, and they just chuck it at you.
Yeah.
They're pissed off and cut at you.
And then the hobbits are asking for second breakfast.
Oh my god.
11sies.
You get the meals we got on our first flight were maniac, dude.
So, when Jackson and I flew to the
Breakfast
UK,
3 times.
we had 4 breakfasts, 2 dinners.
No lunch.
No lunch.
It was insane.
Breakfast, dinner, breakfast. No.
Didn't it go breakfast, dinner, breakfast?
Then breakfast, dinner.
Yeah. You would be sitting there, because obviously on a flight, you're so delirious, and someone would just be like, breakfast? And you'd be like, again? Okay.
Any chance of lunch?
Yeah,
No.
that's what it felt like. Meals are coming. Oh, that's exciting. Hope it's not breakfast again. And every time.
Yeah.
Except when it was dinner. Where's lunch? I want one sandwich.
It was just so disorientating, because I'd be like, okay, we've been on the flight for a little bit, breakfast. I'd be like, okay, well, it's 11 p.m. Melbourne time.
Yeah.
I've only been in the air for 4 hours. I would have done dinner.
Yeah.
You've opted for breakfast. Lights off, lights back on. Dinner.
Lights off, it doesn't feel like for long enough. They're like, all right, it's time to go to sleep, but it's 40 minutes. They're like, oh, wake up, it's breakfast. Oh, sorry, thank you. It was scary.
Then you're looking at the map, you're like, has the plane not moved? What's going on? Fuck. Anyway.
Yeah.
Frodo, rough.
Look, I think you're on the right idea with someone who sucks to just bring down the vibe of just not just you but the whole plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So you're talking about a monkey, and I think
Okay.
I think I got the perfect guy whom sucks. That would just be the worst to sit next to, especially when you're raw dogging this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ross Geller.
Ugh! Yuck! And you're right, he does come with a monkey.
He does come with a monkey. He's just a man, and you just take one look at him, and he's like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You see him coming. Maybe it's a situation, and you had this actually on the flight back, where you've got the seat next to you, and you're like, maybe I got a seat next to me.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And then you look up and you see Ross Geller, and you're like, he's sitting next to me.
And he's sitting there. He's holding 2 carry-on bags. He's somehow argued his way in.
Yeah.
Walking up the aisle, he's hitting everyone on either side with his bags.
He checks in one, but he doesn't, or he puts one in the overhead storage, but he doesn't put the other, and you're like, where are you going to put that, dude?
Yeah.
He shoves it under your chair or
Then
something.
he turns to you and complains about it.
Yeah.
that motherfucker's he's got 2 oversized lug and a duffel bag.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, one's for the monkey. He'll say. That is it.
Sorry? There's a monkey in this duffel bag. Come again?
He's my support monkey. They're allowed on a plane.
I don't know
if they are, dude.
And I don't think they're meant to be in the duffel bag, man.
Then, so not even... Okay, so yeah, him getting on the plane and whatever, annoying, and the fact that but he thinks that everything that happens to him is way worse.
I know.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So, he's having the worst flight, but he's making your flight worse. But
Making it your business.
You'll be like, I'm having a terrible time. And he'll be
Exactly.
like, let me tell you why I'm having a terrible
I'm having a worse one. Yeah.
Yeah. Like when all the dinners are coming around or whatever, or the breakfast, and I'll get one, he gets the other, and then say it's he wanted my one. That's going to be a big.
Oh yeah.
He's not going to just come out and say, "Hey, can we switch?" That would be that's beneath him.
He'll be like,
he's got to have this whole big rigmarole. I might have to get up to pee at one point, and suddenly he has my dinner, and I'm like, "What happened there?"
Are you gonna? Would you say something? You sit back down.
No,
he swapped
he's
your
a lot
dinners.
bigger than me.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a tall guy.
Yeah, fair enough.
David Schwimmer's tall.
Okay,
It's a tall name.
Yeah.
David Schwimmer.
Schwimmer is a tall name.
Yeah.
It's a tall word.
I don't know. He feels like he's got like an angry rage.
Yeah. So you just sit down and quietly eat your meal?
I thought I was okay. This is now beef. All right.
Yeah.
I'm looking at his. He's there with the biggest grin, like he's daring me to say something.
Him sharing it with his monkey? Yeah.
Well, see, I think it's actually worse than that because I don't think he's sitting there happy that he stole your dinner. He's still complaining about it.
He's like, Auntie's disgusting. And you're like, I would love
Oh
to
yeah,
eat
he'll
them.
gaslight me into thinking that never happened, and that we're both in this together, and then maybe we're friends, and I'm like, who is this?
Oh, you don't want to end up friends with Ross.
Well, at least you could meet Chandler.
Could be on the Friends. It's like the opening of Friends, but you're there with that expression. I'll be there for you. You're just standing in the fountain like...
I'm wet. I don't like any of these guys.
One of them pushes you over and you're like, hey, what the fuck, man? Don't do that to people.
Yeah, like what, like so they're meant to fall off, but you like stand really still.
No? What? No. What are you doing? I'll get my clothes wet. Yeah, we're just having fun. No, it's not funny for me. It's not funny for me, Chandler
Oh,
Bing.
it's fucking so cold right now. It's nighttime.
I don't have a change of clothes, man. That's really put a dampener on the Friends. Got a bad vibe now. Everyone's sort of awkward, yeah.
Yeah. That's all right. We can still have fun without him. I don't know if we can.
Do you think
The fountain is too cold.
He's actually right. I don't want to get pushed in either.
You're
Let's
welcome.
go to Central.
Yeah. Do you think that he would sleep on you on the plane?
Oh yeah.
Oh, 100%.
How? What? Mime it with Duscher.
So okay, you're me. I'll be Ross.
Okay. Yeah. That feels right.
On you?
No.
He'd drool on me.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And then if you nudged him awake, he'd be pissed off.
Yeah.
And how?
He'd be like, "How dare you? Let me sleep on you. You're my pillow."
I feel like he would also talk to you about his job, where
Yeah.
he would overplay his hand and say how he wants to sleep with one of his students.
Yeah.
He might.
What was that, Ross?
Don't tell me that,
Oh,
dude.
it's not it's frowned upon. I don't think it's just frowned upon, Ross. I think it's bad.
Ross,
Feel bad.
there is also a chance that he tells you the story of that time that he fucked his cousin, or just wanted to.
He almost made out with his cousin, and his reason was because he hadn't had sex in a while.
Not a good enough reason, Ross.
He's a guy who sucks.
Oh yeah, dude. Big
See,
time.
also Monica's first kiss. He make it
Probably.
out with his sister
Maybe.
accidentally at a Halloween party or something. Getting some nods from the crowd, taking that as sad nods. That was very
real morose nods from the crowd. Yeah.
Yeah, and also I think he didn't he have sex with like the school librarian?
Oh my
Some
god.
sad nods, if that's true. Everyone, actually, people look mostly confused about this one, so maybe not.
Yeah, okay. What about getting up to go to the toilet? He's in the middle seat, remember? Does he make it your business even though you're at the window?
Yeah.
Getting up to piss.
No, well, what he's doing. So he's looking over. The guy's like past asleep.
Yeah.
Asleep, right?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
He's-
the guy.
He can't go that way.
Yeah.
So then Ross, thinking he's doing a kindness, will then try to orchestrate a way to climb over to the other
Yeah.
side, using me to to balance.
Foot right in your crotch.
Yeah, right in my crotch.
Clamber over.
Gigantic hand on my face. He vaults over because he doesn't want to wake up the sleeping guy.
It is crazy the way you have to get over the aisle guy sometimes. I've
Yeah.
seen people do a full straddle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's imagine waking up to that. Plain life is interesting. That's what I would be.
Things are different in this guy.
He's
You
different
just
on the plane.
climb over a stranger if they're asleep enough.
Yeah.
Hey, gotta piss when you gotta piss.
You gotta piss when you gotta piss? Absolutely.
Also, I think the problem with Ross is
Yeah.
that if he somehow wrongly perceives that we've somehow formed a friendship,
And he would. He would.
is that when maybe I've fallen asleep, but he'll try and play pranks.
Oh, yeah.
Take it too far. He always fucking does.
What's the kind of...
Yeah.
What's
He
he?
kept drawing on Rachel.
Oh, well then, I mean, he's already got the trick up his sleeve.
Yeah.
You think it's gonna be the funniest?
Throw a dick in your face, you're not gonna realize till you arrive, you're saying hello to your family. Mom's crying.
They put you up for adoption.
Why would you do this?
Often.
Putting your son up for adoption when they're well into their 30s is awesome.
They put you up for adoption. They've adopted Ross. Ross is the new you.
You gotta find the new dad. It's not really... When you're old enough, you have to find the parents. Obviously, a kid can't find their own parents, but an adult, you got to do it.
How would you do that?
How would you find a new mom and dad?
Yeah.
Put an ad in the paper.
Yeah.
Adult boy.
Looking for loving family?
Yeah.
Recently abandoned.
Adult boy recently abandoned, seeks new mom and dad, and then a phone number.
Yeah. Do like go real old school around your neighborhood, just like lost and found. So like lost your face. Just onto
Be my dad?
my dad.
You could canvas, you could just knock on your neighbor's doors.
Hey, are you
looking for a son?
I don't know.
I can mostly look after myself at this point.
Yeah, it'd be like a dinner maybe once a fortnight.
You can call me. I won't really be paying attention.
Yeah.
And I'll get your stuff when you're done.
Seems like a good deal to me.
I'll text you and let you know how I am once a week.
Yeah, if I'm traveling, I'll let you know that I landed safe.
Yeah.
Would that be good for you?
Meet my partner, and you can you have to approve.
Yeah, that's true. You can pass judgment. Okay. I'm coming round.
Could be good.
Could be good. What about having the monkey on the flight? You can handle. We talked previously about a chimpanzee.
It's crazy
being
this
on the
went
flight.
full circle.
Yeah, I know. But do you think
Capuchin?
little capuchin, would that stress you out as much? I think it would be okay. I mean, as long as the capuchin wasn't taking business calls. But I think if a chimpanzee takes a business call, it's like existentially unsettling.
Yeah.
I'm like, am I in the Twilight Zone? If a capuchin does it, I'm like, that's cute.
Very, but I don't know if a capuchin knows what's going on if it's on a flight. I can imagine a capuchin freaking them.
Yeah, that's true.
They're stealing my peanuts, and I want them.
Yeah, good point. A capuchin will steal your food and get lost amongst the chairs and stuff.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like you're going to go to the bathroom, it's going to jump out of the toilet.
You just hit the thing again.
Oh, thank God.
Oh my
I
god.
gotta tell Ross I killed his.
No, I just sit back down and don't say anything. It's like, you see my capuchin? I'm like, no.
Capuchin?
What? Did you have a monkey? Let me remember. Actually, I don't think you came in with one.
I've seen that chimpanzee making Zoom calls.
Is that what you're thinking of, Ross? The chimpanzee making business calls?
Is that your monkey?
The chimpanzee just clambers over the back of the seat like, this guy?
I love this guy.
Right.
Have you met my friend Ross?
He never had a capuchin.
So one thing I know about Ross.
That would be a crazy day for that capuchin monkey. Yeah. In the toilet, getting ready to leap at you to tear your face off, presumably, and then suddenly 10,000 feet in the air, plummeting toward the earth.
I don't think that's how toilets work on planes.
He's in Joe Dirt.
Yeah. That's okay. Well, if Joe Dirt's anything to go by. No, but I think you're right. I think it's actually a much sadder situation where the guy cleaning the toilet is like, what the fuck? There's a capuchin monkey in here. What happened?
Someone took a really bad shit.
Yeah. That guy from Bruce Almighty that had a capuchin go up his ass has taken a shit on a plane.
Yeah.
Do you like that Bruce Almighty
I
reference?
loved it. We could get more of those.
That's all I got. Yeah, unfortunately.
Alas.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Ross is a man who definitely sucks, and I would hate to be next to him.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I just hate to meet him in real life. Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, the thing is, it's a very realistic bad person to have, next to you on a flight. Because, yes, obviously the Hulk would be bad because he could tear my head off. But, the threat of death, it's, unpleasant for a bit and then you're dead.
Yeah.
You
I think you're on the right track with, because, Marvel, yes, in terms of, Hulk, he's not great to be around. But, it's just maybe you maybe a bit on edge.
Yeah.
You want to anger him, and then he'll pop up and you're like, oh, shit. But that's, one time.
True.
And I'm like, if you were next to Deadpool,
Oh, God.
right?
Yeah, that would be so
God.
annoying. Shut up. That's what I would be saying.
And he's the merc with the mouth, so he won't.
You're like, shut up. I'll move seats. I'll kill you.
I think that's kind of his other thing.
Yeah, that's
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's actually in-flight entertainment. You spend 18 hours tearing out this one guy's face?
Yeah, but then he just kills me once and I die. That's my weakness.
Yeah.
Dude, same.
Yeah. Plummy the Death Star's one weakness is that you kill them once and they die. Yeah.
Only.
Yeah. Would be nice.
Well, Deadpool's bad, doesn't shut the fuck up, but I feel like that he might, he is I don't know, capable of sitting on a plane.
Yeah. And if you put on Deadpool, I think he'd just zone out and watch it.
Yeah, that's true.
You could distract Deadpool with Deadpool.
Deadpool would love Deadpool 2. And he'd love Deadpool 2 and Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh my gosh.
Those movies were made for him.
Yeah. You get through those, you could probably find more movies on there that Deadpool would love.
What movie?
Seems like a big movie guy.
Yeah.
Like, not a good movie guy, just a big movie guy.
Probably like the Transformers franchise, I think.
All
yeah.
the bad boys?
Yes, he'd like the Bad Boys.
Entourage?
He'd love the Entourage movie. Big time. Big.
That actually...
And the Little Mermaid.
Yeah. Big time. Big time.
Oh, yeah, and he's got that My Little Pony thing.
Yeah,
Flight Entertainment keeps him muzzled, I reckon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good point.
Just like enough flashing stuff going on.
Yeah.
Deadpool's on planes all the time.
Yeah.
Mostly loose in the back of them.
Just hovering around toilets.
No. Like the planes he goes on, there's no seats or whatever. He's just-
Okay. What about Lightning McQueen?
A classic.
car on a plane.
Car on a plane.
Big fan.
Ding ding, a car on a plane. You trying to picture him on the
I'm
plane?
trying to picture a car sitting down.
He'd be like curved, I guess. I'd have to feed him.
But would he be in the
what?
shape of a chair?
Mashed potato? No. What do you mean to be in the shape of a chair?
Well, because he'd have to bend once, like how we are in the shape of a chair currently.
What do you mean by that, Joel Zammit? What do you mean we're in the shape of a chair? I'm the shape of a man.
Well, like
I don't think he. Yeah.
it's kind of like because a chair is dull.
Take your time. It's okay.
It's like a chair is designed for us. No shit.
Yeah.
And this, and so we kind of bend at the hip, and then we bend it.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
With Lightning McQueen also being bent at a version of where his hip would be and at where his knees would be.
He's in pain would be my first one. Just screaming.
Yeah. That's
When you're
bad. I
really
can't.
Stupid, and you can just hear it.
Yeah. No. I mean, in the end, you talked your way out of it. I think. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think they'd have to obviously remove chairs for him, get him on the plane.
Yeah, he is a car, but then what's bad about him being on the plane?
Well, so imagine I'm on the plane with Lightning McQueen, right? And they've had to remove chairs, they've had to accommodate for him.
Yeah.
So I'm on it's like no chairs. And then I have one
just-
chair loose.
That's good!
Yeah, because you can walk around him.
I could stretch out, I could get in him, maybe.
Get in him.
Climb inside and go to bed.
Just open up the door.
You'd be like, Lightning McQueen, obviously this isn't ideal for either of us. And he's like, it's not bad for me. I need to lie down. Climb inside.
The idea of getting into Lightning McQueen really upset the crowd.
They hated it. They hated imagining. Yeah, he's nice.
I think he'd be warm.
Yeah.
That's bad.
It'll be like a car with the moistness of a mouth.
It'd be a little damp.
A little damp inside. It'd be like, have you ever gone camping and you wake up in the morning and the camp's full of your breath from the night before? There's like condensation on the inside. That's what it would be like falling asleep in Lightning McQueen.
Yeah.
But at least I'd get to lie down.
Well, it's funny because now it sounds like that Lightning McQueen being on the plane with you is worse for him than it is. Lightning McQueen's like, ka-chow, Jackson's the worst. But he keeps getting in me.
But like you could see outside his eyes, like
Yeah.
wipe away the condensation.
Can you look out Lightning McQueen's eyes, or am I in like a nasty wet pit when I'm inside?
Oh yeah, when you shut the door, is it just...
Is it just pitch black and damp? Like I'm in a stomach.
Well, I guess
What's behind our eyes?
More eye.
the crowd also didn't like that. What?
Imagine we had a little guy behind our eye currently. Would would interrupt the way the light hit our eye and then into our brain and receptors and whatnot. What would happen if you did that to a car?
If I look at the back of an eye, there's the optical cord that connects. Someone was really
pissed off right now. You're like, how?
because it'd just be all white, right?
Right?
Because I'm not looking through. The only way I could see out an eye is if I stuck my head in the middle of the eye.
Yeah.
But then you
Look through the pupil?
Yeah, look through the sclera. Is that a bit? Refraction? Cones?
Lenses.
cones and
There's a
lenses. Yeah.
Well, because the pupil's just a hole, right?
Thank you for saying it, because I wanted to, but I wasn't confident.
The pupil.
Were you, but you said it. I don't know.
Pupils.
I think it is.
The pupil's a hole. The light goes in. Is there a thing?
Are you an optometrist?
Is this why
you seem really
Is this
upset?
why you're upset at us?
Are you an eye doctor?
They just know a single thing about it.
No eye.
You've done high school biology?
Here's a thing I think is a thing.
Yeah?
When you see something,
Yes.
no making fun.
No making fun. No making fun.
No making fun.
All right.
When you see something, your brain sees it upside down.
I also have I've heard this and I believe it. Yes.
But then
I've heard it from a Death Cab for Cutie song. That is true, though.
okay, thank God,
I
dude.
love that my education came through song.
Yeah.
So, but it comes in upside down.
Yeah.
And how does it get right way up?
Because your brain goes.
How does my brain know that's what's normal? That's not a stupid question. If my eye sees everything upside down, then my brain should be like, everything's upside down.
I know. Is this a thing I think is a thing? Or just a thing? Because there was an experiment where people wore glasses and it flipped everything. So it was
that's right.
upside down.
Yeah.
And they wore them for like, let's say a week.
Uh-huh.
Took them off. But then everything was still upside down for about a week or whatever.
Upside down week would be rough.
Right?
Well, you'd be used to it.
Would you?
After a week? Yeah.
After a week, you'd figure it out.
They're a very adaptable species.
Yeah.
So what would happen to either of the little guy behind Lightning McQueen's eyes or Lightning McQueen?
Well, the problem is Lightning McQueen doesn't have eyeballs. He's got like flat screen eyes, so it doesn't even matter. Not even.
So how's he seeing?
Figuring out human eyes hasn't helped his fucking diddly squat because he's got car eyes.
Yeah, but he still sees. Right?
Lightning McQueen looks at stuff. That's for sure.
Does he sense things kind of like a bat? And he's just eyes are there for show.
Think Lightning McQueen's supersonic?
Like he's constantly got his horn going, but we can't hear it.
Well, we can't hear supersonic things either, so it does pay off.
Okay.
Up, I mean.
Yeah. So
What do Lightning McQueen's eyes look like? I cannot bring them to my mind. Does he just have
imagine the car windscreen.
Yes, I know. But does he just have dots for pupils?
No, there's whites.
What do the whites do in a human eye?
I want to say blood supply, but I don't know why. Is it like capillaries?
Yeah, there are capillaries in the eye.
Oh, it's...
Go?
Rods and cones is a thing.
Yeah, rods and cones.
And when you look at the sun, one of them gets damaged. I've often said that plumbing the Death Star is like sort of a freak show of human stupidity, where people far cleverer, people far cleverer than us can gather around and just point and laugh. But I don't think we've ever been this stupid on stage before. Okay, there's Lightning McQueen's eyes.
Okay, go have a look.
Yeah. So there's what? So
He's got a black bit and a blue bit.
So he's got retinas and pupils.
And he's got eyebrows too,
What is-
sort of.
So yeah, what do the whites in an eye do?
I don't know. It's just like extra eye meat, I think.
Right?
Show us a photo of Lightning McQueen, but you don't pull up what an eye does?
Yeah.
What the hell?
No help
No help
whatsoever.
at all, dude.
Fuck this crowd.
We just gotta keep being stupid on stage. Humiliating ourselves for your amusement.
Well,
There's more substance.
I just abandoned talking about eyes because I was like, I'm in trouble here. But you keep
having a little machine.
you just keep powering through, being like, what if it's substance?
What do you mean more substance? Do you think we didn't have enough substance in our eyes and we evolved more?
The
Fit in the sockets. So you imagine we had the big socket and the eye was just loose in there.
will have the muscles that go around it that can move.
Our eye and socket evolved at the same time.
Yeah.
The eye evolved to
Then why did anything have the white socket eye?
Not everything does. Frogs' eyes are red. Sometimes. Why they do that? I don't know.
Goat's eyes are square.
Goat's eyes are square, dude.
I knew that one, but frogs
Camel's got like 5 fucking eyelids, dude.
has to keep the sand out.
They only.
That was...
No, it is, but now I'm like, why are they just shutting their eyes? They don't need...
We're going to keep sand out of our eyes, too. We only got one lid.
Yeah, but we're not dealing with...
I'm not in the
as much
desert,
as-
dude.
Come on.
Can be, though.
Well, yeah, you got me there.
Would they got like big eyelashes?
We really need to get out of this eye talk. We are in too deep.
We are in way too deep.
I think, in fact, look, I'm just going to try and save this.
Okay, thank you.
No, you can do.
People forget the last 10 minutes of eye talk. I can't wait to go to like an optometrist or a doctor and be like, hey, just
my
one quick question.
Ow.
Eyes.
What the hell?
I got mine checked like not that long ago, and they're like, yeah, you could have glasses maybe, but you're fine now. And I was like, that seems like real weird.
They do a bunch of esoteric shit when you go, right? They blow air on them. Why are they doing that?
Put them there.
They're like, don't
You're
blink.
gonna feel a little bit of pressure. I'm like, oh yeah.
And then
Keep
they're
your
like,
eye open. I'm like, you just blew air in.
ow!
What are they doing?
And they
What are they
put, like,
doing,
a
dude?
dark room, and then like, what looks better, A or B? And I'm like,
They both look the same.
you got to pick. A? You sure? No.
I hate that because I'm like, you're the fucking optometrist.
You tell
I don't know.
I think sometimes the test is a trick too, like they are the same.
Yeah.
Get you.
Don't tell me that,
Like
dude.
this one was, oh yeah, read the bottom line or whatever.
Yeah.
And I went blah, 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 blah. And they're like, are you sure about that one? I was like, it could be a C, like good enough. And I'm like, it seems like I failed.
Good enough.
I feel that I maybe thought that the C was a G and maybe my eyes aren't good. But they were like, yeah, that's fine.
Good enough is not what you want to hear.
No!
Also, that kind of adds up with the, you might need glasses, I don't know, because this motherfucker didn't even do the test. He was just like, whatever you've said
No,
is true.
like, look, I'm fine. Look, cheating on a test or an exam when you're in like high school
Yeah.
or like further education is fine. But for an eye exam, I feel like I shouldn't cheat.
You want to do it properly. Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, look, we've all picked people.
That's true.
We've got a live audience.
Uh-huh.
So, Jackson, do you want to explain to everyone how we're going to do this? How we're going to figure out who the worst person to be on a flight with is? And I think we should add a sixth person into the mix, which is man who tries to talk to you about eyes. But eyes.
We're just adding us to the mix?
Yeah. Plumbing the Death Star. Yeah. Plumbing the Death Star who have booked one seat. And they're each sitting on each other's laps.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so high up. I'm like, yeah, their headphones don't reach me, but I can watch everyone scream.
Why did you get the top position?
Just lucky, I guess. So here's what we're gonna do, okay? And maybe you've done this in the Plumbing the Death Star before. So we're gonna go through each of our answers, and if you like the answer, we want you to do one clap, okay? You're not cheering, none of that. You're not applauding. You're just doing one clap. Let's try that now. Let's give it a crack. So I'm gonna count down from 3, and you're gonna clap once. 3, 2, 1. Oh, beautiful. Doesn't it sound good?
You'd
Did
be
it. Well
surprised
done.
at how many people can fuck that.
Oh, people mess it up all the time.
So,
yeah.
rather than doing all 6, should we pick one each?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll pick. Well, who am I?
Lightning McQueen or...
Yeah, I'll pick Lightning McQueen.
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Oh, Jesus Christ. People fucking hated that. Fair enough.
I guess I'll go with the Late in the Day edition, Plumbing the Death Star, all sharing one seat,
Damn, I was gonna pick that too.
speaking about their eyes. 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Ross Geller.
Okay, fair enough.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that was actually pretty
Yeah,
close.
but
People hate Ross.
people hate Ross,
They
dude.
should.
But Plumbing the Death Star, clear winner.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what I'm saying after tonight's live show.
Well, on that note, the show has come to an end.
That's true.
I have been Joel.
I have been Jackson.
I have also been shot.
And this has been Plumbing the Death Star live at the Cheerful Earful Podcast Festival. How good was that?
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, Stupid Off Studios. If you want to drink, keep drinking.
Yeah, go outside, get a drink. For
We make
Christ's
money
sake.
from ticket sales, but they make money from your drink sales, which is far more important than any money you could give us. Please go drink. All right, thank you so much. Good night.
Good night. I'm coming your side.
Illusion that we're going somewhere. We wait for like
I'm an ignorant.